Hey, what's going on, viewers? As you can see, I'm in the Hammer editor right now. What I've decided to do here is I'm going to do a tutorial basically to say how to fix certain prefabs. So basically what you'd want to do is install the source SDK if you haven't already. It'll be underneath your CMAPS common folder underneath source SDK. You want to go to bin, ep1, bin, prefabs, and then you get a large selection of prefabricated items which you can move into your common Half-Life 2 or common Portal directory and actually use them in your custom levels. So I'm going to focus on a few of these, just saying how to fix them. Probably a couple each episode because they do need a minor fix before they can work. Just as a side note, you got like Portal prefabs which aren't actually using Portal stuff. It's like Half-Life 2 things. So I thought, and you got the actual HL2 prefabs folder, and there's just new game items in Ep2. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to start with the soda machine prefab, and as you can see, it's the one used in the Half-Life 2 beta Borealis missing information part. The idea is you break this little no draw block here and little cans come flying out. You can select which colour you want. So generally everything works okay. I'm just going to play the sounds that are supposed to play. So just okay, that one doesn't exist apparently. You got zombie foot and nothing. Okay. Even though I'm in Half-Life 2, the sounds don't want to work for some reason. Okay, so the idea is once that glass breaks, it's supposed to play the glass break sound, and then the FUD is supposed to represent the case thing here, just flinging open. Now, there's quite a few env shooter entities here, so what you're going to want to do is go into entity report, select all the env shooters, and go to properties. Now, they've got all different names and directions and all that. But one thing to note is the model that does not exist. That model does not exist. So what you want to do is type in the filter pop. You get pop can, and from this you can select which skin you want to assign the pop can. So if you want it red, then you can just select it red and click apply, and that's save that now. And the only thing you'd have to do is actually input a value to trigger the relay if you want to have it on spawn, or actually give the player like the crowbar to actually break this glass here, which would then in turn trigger the event, which is spewing the pop cans all over the place. Let's see. I'm going to try something. If this doesn't work, I'm going to cut out the video. But basically what I'm going to do is I am going to attempt to find the actual glass break sound, because notice how I typed glass into the filter and debris glass bust is not there at all. I think it's supposed to be that sound, so let's assign that glass dot break. Now you know the zombie pane door works, so let's try zombie pane 01. I don't even know what the hell that sound's supposed to be used for, because it's not referenced anywhere. There's no inputs leading to that sound, so basically it's just a worthless sound and it shouldn't even be there. But everything else should work perfectly fine. Don't forget you got a hinge and a motor just to actually keep the door intact. And the best thing I would do is use edit copy and edit paste special. Make entity names unique. That way you don't have conflicting names. Just like make sure that's checked. Make pasted entity names unique. Just it doesn't really matter, but then you can drag it to wherever you want, and then that's just got a different set of values for that. So that's how you fix the first one. I can't really see what I'm doing. I can't close the window down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the next Now I'm going to load up the next entity prefab without closing this one down, and I haven't fully decided which one it is yet. I know it when I see it. Oh, what's this? I'm back in the Hammer 82, nothing on. Oh, that means I've done something wrong. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the propeller trap the way I would have done. Now, the thing is, I've done this in advance. So I would have uploaded it and then would have went into the comments and say, this is wrong. You can't do this. You have to do this instead. And, it just gets too complicated. So the first thing you want to do is change that physics prop, the obsolete error, to a prop physics to get the propeller to work. Then you want to select the trigger hurt. Notice how its parent is propeller 01, which doesn't exist. It's actually propeller 02. You want to set the parent to. And all the sounds you're going to want to change as well. Or you actually want to change the direction of this. So if you open the D1 Town 03 map, you'd see that this is actually it's in the direction of the it's in the actual direction of the brush in question. Even scaling it down to 1, the grid size of 1, I can't seem to get that anywhere else because it always shifts to one side. So you might as well just leave it there. And then obviously that's parented to this little button funked or rotating, which causes it to move up and down. So that's just a couple of the minor changes. Also, as well, you'd want to shift the blade up because it's actually inside the pivoted thing, if you want to call it the pivoted thing. So it'll give you a physics error of some kind, and you don't want to have physics errors. So yeah, basically that's what I got wrong. I didn't shift the blade up, and because of that you get physics errors, and obviously it's all about where the motor here actually, where the point it moves is, otherwise it just spins around all over the place and it doesn't look too good. So it's a bit of trial and error. If it doesn't work, you can always just take the one out of the SDK D1 Town 03. This is just a generic change. So you've got the sound. You've got sputter 1. So again, I'm going to have to go ahead and search for all these and actually play them to make sure they work, and then apply them as you go along. You've got spin up, so I might as well just put spin in. Notice that I'm in war files and I'm actually checking which one it is. So this is that one, spin up, so that's the one you want. Spin loop, which is right at the very top. Spin down, which I believe is this one, which is right here. And the very top one, which is gate. So that's what I typed in initially, gate. And it's that one. That sound at the very top moves when it's not spinning and you shift the blade around, and it's the kind of creaky hinge sort of sounds. Basically that's all you need to do for that. That's fixed now, hopefully. Again, as I said, if it doesn't work the way you want it to, what you can always do is, because I said you have to have the source SDK. Sorry guys, I didn't want to sneeze there. I'm so sorry. I'm not very well today when I'm recording this video, as it might sound. Sorry. So if it doesn't work as well as you want it to, you can always take it actually from SDK D1 Town 03, which comes with the source SDK content, which should automatically come with the source SDK because you need it in order to get these prefabs. But it's fixed in this version. It's able to spin. The only difference is it's actually designed to break upon using it. So that's something you could just delete the entities which make it break, and then that's it. So that's pretty much it, to be honest. I mean, I would go under here and you know, minimize the windows. I don't know if I can actually, because I wanted to show the demo map I made, but I'm guessing I can't. What's Cascade? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's fine. I think it was the first one. Yeah, this is the demo map I made. Basically, everything's here. I've modified the motor so it goes to the point there, but it just spins around all over the place. You know, it doesn't actually get pivoted, if that makes sense. So, and I've put a zombie in there just so it can actually kill the zombie. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is for this one. Like if you found this very helpful, comments on what prefabs or what content you want me to work on next. And yeah, I'll see you next time, guys. If there's anything that you need help with, just comments, let me know, and I'll do my best to help you out. So, see you next time, guys.